Hello and welcome to a Geeky Bit bonus. Today we're going to talk about a iBook ClamShell that I happened to get for $50 and the upgrades and items I had to get to make it fully functional again. So let's start by talking about all of the costs involved in getting this going. So of course there was the iBook itself, which was $50. I did also get a 20-inch LCD monitor with it, but I'm not counting that because I haven't even tested that. Then the RAM was 256 megabytes for $13.36. Then the IDE to SD device was $11.95 for the 44-pin one, which is compatible with laptops. And then the SD card for 64 gigabytes was $10.98. Then for the power solution, I had to get a really interesting thing. I had to get a power supply, which is a DC to DC 70 watt power supply for $11.80. Then I had to get a DC to AC 12 volt car plug adapter power supply for $14.55. Then of course the CDRs for making the installation disks so I could put an operating system on the new hard drive solution, and those cost $8.61. The total was $121.24. Now I also did change out the cells in the rechargeable battery, but I'm not including those or talking about those because I had them from a other project that I did, and it also can be very dangerous to work with them. So I'm just mentioning it, but that is not a part of the total here for the Mac. Okay, let's take a look at this Mac in action. Okay, so everything seems to be fine. We're booting up. Let's take a look at more info in the Apple System Profiler. Alright, once it gets up here, we'll take a look at what we got. So we're going to look at our RAM. Since it says we have 288, we'll click on the drop down. As you can see, built-in 32, and then of course the 256 megabytes. As you can see, it's also 300 megahertz. Yeah, pretty decent. It's obviously running. Not a problem. And as you can see, it's even charging the battery. If you look down below, the battery has a pretty decent charge already. Here is an included game, and it's running absolutely fine. It's even in 3D. Awesome. So here's some thoughts I had. This system looks absolutely amazing inside and out. And after cleaning it up, it is just wonderful. And there are a few issues, like on the back here, you can see I thought it still had the plastic on the handle, but actually it's cracking. So, and then the CD-ROM also has a bit of cracking, but the rest of the case looks amazing. The system itself also functions flawlessly. The only issue it has is, as you can see right here, it's missing the airport card. However, those are relatively inexpensive online, anywhere from $5 to $16 USD. So given that I probably have maybe a grand total of $130 into it, including the new battery cells, I think selling it for probably $250 or so would be fine. This is what the current iBooks that are up for sale in this range are going for on eBay. But as I just have a ton of other Macs in this era, I don't think this iBook for me is something I want to keep, as I prefer the desktops in general and I have the space for it. But if you're low on space and you want those nostalgic feels, this will definitely get you covered. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, and if so, feel free to click that like button, and if you're not subscribed so already, feel free to do so. And if you'd like to get notifications of my future videos, click that bell button.